Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. Today we have the amazing band Yes. They are doing the song Tempus Fugit. This is off the record Drama, came out in 1980. What's different about this record? Trevor Horn is singing, Jeff Downes on keyboard. I love this record, and I love all the 70s Yes records, except maybe Tormato. And my kind of love of them doesn't end. I still listen to them all the time, but Drama was the last record I really, really loved till Magnification. Are there some great stuff on 90120? Yes. I think there's three or four pieces on there that are great, but Drama is like this really special record. And if you normally would ask me, if John Anderson isn't in the band and it's called Yes, then it's not Yes. But this is my one exception. And I really dig this record. Steve Howe plays different than pretty much any other record that he was involved with Yes, as far as I'm concerned. And this is actually like an official video, so we'll see what it's like. So it's basically the recording with them performing it, and that will be fun to do. I have watched this video probably before. I've listened to the song a lot, but I thought it'd be a fun thing to do. Here we go, Tempus Fugit. I don't think I've ever seen Steve Howe with a Strat. I've seen him with the Telly that he used like on Relayer and stuff around that period, but not a Strat. So that's kind of cool. Chris Squire on bass. I mean, this song specifically is just killer. It's flanged, a really cool, intricate bass line that just keeps the song going, and it's just a great piece of music. So what is so cool about this? Steve is doing all this great stuff. The lines kind of sound like him, but the tone is it's kind of distorted. He's not a real distortion user for the most part. And it's kind of more like a heavy overdrive than distortion or fuzz or whatever. But I really love his approach on this record. Now, when he went into Asia, he kind of, right after this record, I am not a huge fan of Asia, but it had so many great players on it, and his guitar tone on there was kind of ventilated. He wasn't doing as much on a lot of the songs. It was kind of more of a pop band as far as I'm concerned. But you had the amazing John Wenton as the singer and bass player. So a lot of great attributes, but Steve kind of didn't play as much, not as interesting. So that's what makes this record so unique to me and this song. What's cool about Trevor Horn is he obviously was a producer. He was in the Bungles with Jeff Downes, and then he became, I forget how he became the singer for this. Maybe he was going to produce the record or something, or they called him. And I think he did the tour, but I think from his words, if I remember correctly, he really struggled with a lot of the old material because John Anderson is, one of the most iconic and unique vocalist of all times, as far as I'm concerned. So that would be really hard shoes to fill, except off the songs on this record. So, anyway, some great stuff on here for sure.
If you were there, you would want to be near me. In a sense, you would hold the materials, and though nothing would really be living, it would shock your wall into blinding light in the north sky. Time flies, past through the morning, the call of the dawn, it meant nothing to us. You were keeping your best situation and answer to yes.
I don't know what it is about that, but this version of the band is just so cool and makes me happy every time I hear the record. Um, Alan White, I love Bill Bruford. I love him in Yes. Unfortunately, he made it through close to the edge, and that's it. So Alan had really huge shoes to fill on that, on the drum end of things. And I think he did a great job. I would have loved for Bill to hang out for a couple more records, but as we all know, Bill joined King Crimson for three records: Red, Starless and Bible Black, and Lark's Tongues and Aspic. And those records are really important. Well, they're just really important to me. Those I was listening to King Crimson before I was Yes. Although on the radio you would hear Yes all the time, so I did know it. I was a Rush fan and a King Crimson fan, and then always loved hearing Yes on the radio. And then it wasn't until probably 20 years ago that I really just totally deep dived. I listened to Tales of Topographic Ocean. Uh, that record, it's double record, double CD. I listened to that. every day for a long time. So I can't do that now, but I did for a while. So anyway, I love this version of Yes, and I don't think they have another record in them, but it's a real kind of cool little footnote in their big discography that I think is almost important as going for the one. I wouldn't say as important as Fragile or Close to the Edge, but it's still like this really cool record. They didn't have tons of lineup changes, some would argue. I mean, Rick Wakeman in and out of the band many times, with Patrick Moraz kind of sitting in on Relayer, Jeff Downs here. But he was on a good amount of it, and Tony Kaye being on the first 2 or 3 records. So, yeah, anyway, I love Yes. I'm doing this for me. This will probably get almost no views, but that's how it goes. So, anyway, I am Brian. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.